Dr. Carol Dweck of Stanford University gave children a puzzle to solve. Afterwards, half the children were praised for how smart they were to have solved it. The other half were praised for how hard they had worked. The children were then given the opportunity to choose the next puzzle to work on. Children who had been praised for being smart chose an easier puzzle. Children who had been praised for working hard chose a more difficult puzzle. Dr. Dweck's research shows that the kids who were praised for being smart had what she called a fixed mindset. They believed that their intelligence is static and can't be changed. Because of this, they feel that they have to prove themselves over and over again. They look for people who did worse than they did so that they can feel better about themselves, and they are more likely to cheat and to lie about their scores. But those who were praised for their effort have what she termed growth mindset. They thrive on challenges and use them to improve their existing abilities. They have a passion for learning, and when they experience something that others might consider failing, they see it as a learning opportunity. Dr. Dweck explains that in one world, effort is a bad thing. It, like failure, means you're not smart or talented. If you were, you wouldn't need effort. In the other world, effort is what makes you smart or talented. Our young entrepreneur must have been praised for his effort a lot growing up because he said that not everything should be easy and that he enjoys a challenge. Challenges such as figuring out how to make things work, the best strategies to use, or how to get a job done, like when he's the only one around and needs 3 hands. He likes figuring out how to turn an old item into something useful, or starting with a stick of metal and seeing what he can turn it into. He likes seeing progress and making things happen. He started his business selling alfalfa at the local goat sale and built a customer base from there. One challenge he had to overcome early on was just talking to people. Communication is a major part of his business, and he didn't think he was the best at it, but was up for the challenge. He stepped outside his comfort zone and just did it. He expanded his business into straw bales and building feeders. He sells mostly to people who have sheep and goats, and some for cattle and horses. But more recently, he had to learn about alpacas and how to build an alpaca feeder. He keeps a notebook of things that he wants to do with his business, equipment he wants to buy, ideas for growing his business, goals he wants to accomplish, plans to overcome the challenges he'll face. When asked what makes him different from most his age, he replied, "I look at the work environment differently. I'm not in it for the quick ride. I want to set something up for the long term." Our young entrepreneur of 2016 is Siebold Hay Farm's Gavin Siebold.